Hello, hello, hello. So today we are going to start the very famous Wharton Casebook 2017 edition. So Wharton is the business school of University of Pennsylvania. It's a very famous school. Okay, so Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Ivanka Trump, I think all of these are alumni of Wharton School. So yeah, definitely a very good B school. So today we will start with the first case from Wharton Casebook titled as Unicloth. So our client Unicloth is an ancient clothing retailer attempting to establish a profitable presence in the United States. However, since they arrived 5 years ago to achieve that goal and have engaged a firm to find out why and to recommend the next steps. How can we help? Okay, so they started 5 years ago in the US, but they haven't since. So we need to why they are not achieving this and how could we help them to achieve this target. Okay, so the various parameters that could affect why they are not profitable is their product, what do they sell, where is it made, what is the competitive product, which means what competition is the product facing. Also market would be the very major parameter that would affect our sales. Who are the competitors? What are the economic conditions? Have there been new entrants? Revenue? What is the average price per unit? And what is the number of units sold in the US per day? Also, cost is very important. The COGS. COGS stand for cost of goods sold, which means amount, what money did we incur to make the product itself, the rent, the store maintenance, the labor, and the cost of lost sales. So this is the answer. Product. The company sells casual clothing, think jeans, t-shirts, knit sweaters, and dresses. They follow the designs of the company's home market in Asia, and they are manufactured in China and Bangladesh. Okay. Market. The retail market has been stable, no economic downturns, etc. Okay. And the revenue, the average product price is $40. This is in line with mid-tier competitors such as American retailer BAP and a bit below the European retailer Mara. Okay. So our company focuses primarily on casual clothing. They have immigrated to US from Asia. They still follow the designs that are being sold in Asia. They manufacture their product in China and Bangladesh. The market is stable. The market is not providing a negative impact towards our products. And the revenue is the average product price is $40, which is average price. Okay. Now coming to the revenue, average product price is $40. This is in line with mid-tier competitors such as American retailer BAP and a bit below European retailer Mara. Market sizing. The retailer has a US presence comprised of three mall stores plus one flagship store on the Fifth Avenue. Have candidate attempt to calculate annual sales based on intuition. I think we have to do this on our own. Okay, let's start from here. The three mall stores. Okay, so the three mall stores sell on an average of 1375 items per day. So 1375 into 3 into 365 into 40. This would be the revenue generated in a year from all the three stores combined. Revenue has a higher sale of 4500 items per day. So 4500 65 into 40. So we'll just add it for the total revenue. This is our total revenue, but still we are not profitable. Okay. Yeah. $125 million in revenue per year. Costs. Have candidate brainstorm what costs might be. If they don't come up with all of them, give them the below. Okay. I'll take this. The profit margin on clothing sales is 30%. So the cost of making the goods will be 70% of this revenue. Around 8 million and $81,000. 88 million, yeah, my bad. So they have rounded it to $90 million a year. The rent for the flagship store is 1.5 million per month, which makes it $18 million per year. The mall store is 200K per month, so 600K for all three stores into 12, which is around $7.2 million per year. So adding this, it will be around $25 million. The maintenance of stores, utilities, etc., will be $5 million per year. So we are spending a total of $120 billion, and the cost of lost goods will be flagship stores 500 associates with 20 hours per week and $8.5 per hour. Okay. So there are 52 weeks in a year. 500 into 52 into 20 into 8.5, which is 500 into 52 into 20 into 8.5. 44 20 triple zero. The five managers draw a salary of $100,000. Uh, yeah, so $500,000. We can round this $5 million per year. And for the flagship store, yeah, sorry, for the mall stores, 20 associates per store into three, 52 into 20 into 8.5. Another $500,000. And a manager at the 100,000 salary, 0.12. So we can round this to around $5.7 million. Yeah, they've rounded it off to $6 million per year. And the cost of storage and sending the unsold clothes back to warehouse is $12 million per year. So 120 plus 12 plus 6, 136, 138. Yeah, so we are not breaking even. We are incurring a loss of $13 million per year. Now, improving profitability. Now that we have all of the revenues and the costs, let's work on making the company more profitable. Have the candidate brainstorm and then guide them to the below. Okay, so I'll just read this because this is my first case study. Costs. Manufacturing. We are already producing our clothing in the cheapest manner possible. Okay. Shipping. We could cut 5% of our COGS by shipping the clothing by boat instead of air. Okay, so we would save $4.5 million annually, 90 million of the goods sold. Yeah, perfect. Labor. We have what we need, cannot reduce. Rent. Have candidate brainstorm how you could potentially reduce the rent burden. Some options. Move location of flagship. No, we need it for marketing. Close mall stores. We are not ready to make that move as we are hoping to continue expanding in the suburbs in the future. Share the rent with another business. Yes, opening a coffee shop within the store would cut 25% of a debt burden at the flagship store, which would save us around $1.75 million annually. Train the sales staff better to sell. No, they are pretty well trained. Lower prices. No, it wouldn't solve our margin issue. Online store. We are not ready to make that investment at this time. Turns out that American customers don't love the styles and have some trouble with the Asian sizes. The styles tend to be too conservative. The colors are too muted. Our clothing tends to run small for the US market. So, according to the market trend, if we cater to the American public more by creating designs that are relevant to them, it will cost us $12 million annually, but it will provide us with a $23 million additional revenue. So, the net profit from that itself would be $11 million. So, we had a deficit of $13 million. We saved up $1.75 million from the coffee shop, $4.5 million by changing the mode of transport, and we gained an additional of $11 million by changing our designs to a more American approach. So we saved up around $17 million, and our deficit was $30 million. So yes, we make a profit of $4 million just by implementing these small changes. Now coming to the final recommendation, the CEO is about to walk in and she would like to hear the candidate's recommendations. Have him slash her make some, make sure you say she, and give the candidate feedback if he she falls prey to bias and calls the CEO a he. Okay, so this is a more of a gender thing. The CEO is a she, the CEO is a woman, and we have to make sure that we do not refer her to a he. So currently we are seeing the revenues of $125 million annually, but it comes with the cost of $138 million, meaning we are $13 million in the red. However, we have studied the cost and revenue structure of your retail operation and found that there are a few actions that you can take at this time. On the cost side, we recommend changing your means of shipping from air to boat. A change we have found will bring $4.5 million in annual savings. Additionally, we recommend seeking a partner to share your rent slash space at the flagship store. We believe, for example, that placing a coffee shop within the store would save you 25% in rent for a savings of $1.75 million annually, and perhaps encourage your customers to shop more. Finally, we recommend revamping your inventory for the American market by adjusting designs and sizes to better meet demand. We estimate this will drive $11 million in additional annual revenue. Together, these measures will make you more than profitable, breaking even, and making $4.25 million in profit. Potential risks of this plan include having an unreliable retail partner at the flagship store, making products that the American market still doesn't like, and delaying inventory stocking through the new shipping method. For this, we recommend a study into whom the retail partner should be, engaging in extensive market research to produce the correct SKUs for the market, and adjusting US warehouse operations and lead times to ensure that stocking is not delayed. Okay. So this case study, I think we were forced. There were no separate questions overall. First, we had to discuss the parameters that affect the business, the product, the market, the revenue, and finally the cost. Then we had to do some mathematical calculations on what is the revenue, what are the different costs incurred. So overall, we had to find out how much do we gain and how much do we lose. So we lost $13 million per year. So we had to come up with strategy to reduce how we can reduce this loss. So we put up various options like manufacturing, but it was in the cheapest manner possible. So the correct answer was shipping. There could be different correct answers, but I think the best answer was shipping. So to reduce the rent, opening a coffee shop within the flagship store would promote customers to shop more. They would have a place to relax. Also, the coffee shop would lure in more customers. But the major issue was that our products were not the correct market fit for the US persona. We were producing goods in Asia, and it could be a very big possibility that the goods that sell in Asia, the same goods cannot sell in US. People have different tastes and they have different styles. So catering to the US market would need a more detailed approach on what do they like to wear. Is our competitor selling the better goods than us in new designs, in new colors? And if they are profitable, then definitely we have to shift to a more customer centric approach. And the summarization was a final, it was just a summary. So yeah, that's it about Unicloth.